Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk About Sleep, where we talk about sleep. The link to that book, the Amazon link, is in the description box as below. As we're just under 500 viewers of the recording of this video, we're trying to get to 1,000. When we do, a signed copy of this book will be given to a lucky subscriber. So please like this video, please subscribe to the channel, please click alerts or notifications so you can see when a new video is up. I put videos up on Wednesdays and Fridays, okay? And just as I always say, these videos are for educational purposes only. So, what we're going to be talking about today, though, is everybody's favorite drug, which is in this cup right here, caffeine. So what is caffeine? Well, we get it in coffee, we get it in Red Bull, we get it in all these various products. Caffeine was first discovered, we think, around 1,000 years ago or so, probably before then, but who knows. But what's really interesting is the scientific revolution, the age of reason, the 1600s. The theory goes that actually caffeine was what propelled that, because these coffee houses would open up all over England especially, and academics would sit there and talk about ideas and whatnot and stay up all night probably with caffeine as the fuel. So very interesting history. Now it is the #1 consumed drug there is across the world. So how does it work? Well, over the course of a day, as we're awake, our brain and our frontal lobes right here builds up what's called adenosine, okay, which is a neurotransmitter. Basically, adenosine is kind of like it's kind of like the marker of how long we've been awake. Okay, so as the more we're awake, the more our brain functions throughout the day, adenosine builds up. That is one of the markers that lets us know that we're tired. Okay, so that's one of the neurotransmitters that allows us, or allows our brain to know it's probably time for us to get to sleep. So adenosine gets released and built up over the course of a day. Okay, what caffeine does, amongst other effects in the body, but in the brain, what it does, it actually blocks adenosine from exerting its effects throughout the brain. So it basically keeps us awake. It shuts off that drowsiness signal that would otherwise make us want to go to sleep. Okay, it also has other effects in the body. Actually, it's been shown to improve muscular performance. Okay, so technically it is a performance-enhancing drug, but, you know, a legal one. Yeah, but that's really how it works. It's been shown to improve alertness. It's been shown to improve concentration. All right, but it basically works by blocking adenosine. Now, caffeine is one of the big three, as I call them, when it comes to sleep and sleep issues, when people have insomnia, for example. Caffeine, alcohol, nicotine, right, the big three. Caffeine, as we said, can be very helpful, but there's a slippery slope as far as when we have it and how it affects us. It can have a half-life up to 5 hours in some people. All right, so what a half-life is basically after X number of minutes or hours has gone by, half of the substance is still around. So 5 hours is a long time. That means if you have a cup of coffee, let's say 4 p.m., right, you're starting to get that dip, 4 p.m. you have a cup of coffee, you think, okay, you know, it exerts its effect within a half an hour or so, or 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that, and I get a boost of energy and then it goes away. Well, that can be the case. It can also be circulating around for hours, all right? So it may be that even at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, when you're getting ready to go to bed, the caffeine is still there. And if somebody has chronic insomnia or difficulty falling asleep, just that little bit of caffeine can really make the difference in them being able to fall asleep or not, because the brain is saying, oh, well, look, my adenosine shut off, I still have caffeine there, even though the person is not necessarily experiencing that boost of energy. That may be the little trigger that the brain says, well, I guess it's not time for me to go to sleep. Okay, so just be aware of that. Also, I would say be aware of decaf products, okay? Decaf coffee, decaf soda, all this, they still have some caffeine, okay? As opposed to 60 milligrams, which is in a cup of coffee, this may have 5 milligrams, okay? Again, it's still there and can be enough to kind of flip the balance, all right? So just be aware of that. So that's today's video. Caffeine is a very widely used product. It's helpful for us. Like I said, I'm having one myself right now. Okay, but we have to be careful with it. Okay, like we have to do with any substance. Okay. So if you have questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I will answer all of them in a video I'm doing usually once a month. I'm compiling all the comments and questions and stuff into one video, and I'll go over those in kind of a one video format. The link to the book is in the Amazon link down below. And share this video. And until next time, sleep well.